How to fix Dead by Daylight Easy Anti-Cheat EAC. Account not verified error. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we're diving deep into a particularly frustrating issue plaguing Dead by Daylight players. The Easy Anti-Cheat EAC. Account not verified error, which critically prevents access to online matches. This common error often manifests immediately after finding a match, presenting a sudden roadblock to your gameplay experience, despite the game seemingly loading correctly. Easy Anti-Cheat, or EAC, is a robust kernel-level anti-tamper system, crucial for maintaining fair play in many online titles, including Dead by Daylight. When EAC encounters an integrity issue with your game files, system processes, or network connection, it can trigger various errors, with account not verified specifically indicating a failure in validating your system's compliance or connection to the game's servers. This comprehensive guide will walk you through a series of professional, deep-dive troubleshooting steps designed to diagnose and resolve this elusive error, ensuring you can return to the fog without system-level impediments. We'll explore everything from basic integrity checks to advanced system diagnostics, aiming for a permanent resolution. Here are 18 detailed solutions to resolve the Dead by Daylight Easy Anti-Cheat account not verified error. Verify game file integrity. Launch your game client, Steam or Epic Games Launcher. Right-click Dead by Daylight, navigate to Properties, then Local Files, and select Verify Integrity of Game Files. This process scans for corrupted or missing game files and automatically replaces them, which can often resolve issues stemming from incomplete or damaged installations. Perform a system reboot. A simple restart can resolve numerous transient system conflicts or hung processes that might interfere with EAC's operation. Shut down your PC completely, wait 30 seconds, then power it back on to ensure a fresh boot environment for all system services and applications. Run Dead by Daylight as administrator. Locate the Dead by Daylight executable file, or launch via Steam/Epic Games, and set the executable to run as administrator. Right-clicking the game's shortcut or main executable and selecting Run as Administrator ensures it has the necessary permissions to interact with EAC and critical system resources without restriction. Manually reinstall Easy Anti-Cheat. Navigate to your Dead by Daylight installation folder, typically Steam/Steamapps/common/Dead by Daylight/Easy Anti-Cheat. Locate Easy Anti-Cheat Setup. EXE, right-click and run it as administrator. Select Dead by Daylight from the drop-down menu and choose Uninstall. Then run it again and select Install to ensure a fresh EAC installation. Repair the Easy Anti-Cheat service. Similar to reinstalling, the EAC Setup utility can also perform a repair operation. Access Easy Anti-Cheat Setup. EXE within your game directory, run it as administrator, and select the Repair Service option. This attempts to fix any corrupted or misconfigured EAC service files without a full reinstallation. Clear app data for EAC and Dead by Daylight. Press Win+R, type %appdata% and hit Enter. Then navigate up one level to appdata/local and appdata/roaming. Delete any folders related to Easy Anti-Cheat or Dead by Daylight found in these locations. Then reinstall/verify the game to ensure no lingering corrupted configuration files remain. Update your operating system. Ensure your Windows operating system is fully updated to the latest version. Outdated system files or security patches can sometimes cause compatibility issues with anti-cheat software. Navigate to Settings Update and Security Windows Update and check for any pending updates. Close conflicting background applications. Certain third-party applications, such as VPNs, proxies, e.g., GoodBEDP, overlay programs, or system monitoring tools, can interfere with EAC. Close all non-essential programs running in the background before launching Dead by Daylight to isolate potential software conflicts. Perform a clean boot. A clean boot starts Windows with a minimal set of drivers and startup programs, helping to eliminate software conflicts. Use msconfig to disable all non-Microsoft services and all startup items. Then restart your computer to test if the error persists in this reduced environment. Temporarily disable firewall and antivirus. Your firewall or antivirus software might be erroneously blocking EAC's connection or file access. Temporarily disable these security programs, then launch Dead by Daylight. Remember to re-enable them immediately after testing to maintain system security. Update graphics and network drivers. Outdated or corrupted graphics and network adapter drivers can cause instability or communication issues that impact EAC. Visit your hardware manufacturer's website, NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, Realtek, to download and install the latest stable drivers for your components. Flush DNS and reset IP configuration. Open command prompt as an administrator and execute ipconfig/flushdons, ipconfig/release, and ipconfig/renew sequentially. This clears cached DNS entries and renews your IP address, resolving potential network-related connectivity issues with EAC servers. Change DNS servers. Sometimes, default ISP DNS servers can be unreliable. Consider switching to public DNS servers like Google DNS 8, 8, 8, 8 and 8, 8, 4, 4 or Cloudflare DNS 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 0, 1 in your network adapter settings. This can improve connectivity and resolve routing problems. Run System File Checker, SFC and DISM. Open command prompt as an administrator and run SFC/scano to repair corrupted Windows system files. If issues persist, follow up with DISM commands. DISM/online/cleanupimage/restore health to repair the Windows image itself, addressing deeper system integrity problems. Check disk for errors. Corrupt sectors on your hard drive can lead to game file corruption or EAC integrity issues. Open this PC, right-click your system drive, usually C, go to Properties Tools and click Check under Error Checking. Allow the utility to scan and repair any detected drive errors. Perform a clean reinstallation of Dead by Daylight. Completely uninstall Dead by Daylight through your game client. Then manually delete any remaining game files in the installation directory and its app data folders. Restart your PC, then perform a fresh download and installation of the game to ensure a pristine installation environment. Create a new Windows user profile. If the problem is tied to your current user profile settings or corrupted configurations, creating a new local Windows user account and attempting to launch Dead by Daylight from there can bypass these profile-specific issues. This helps diagnose if the problem is system-wide or user-specific. Consider a system restore or Windows reinstallation. As a last resort, if all other solutions fail, performing a system restore to a point before the error started or a clean reinstallation of Windows can resolve deep-seated corruption or driver conflicts. This was a confirmed fix for users experiencing persistent EAC issues, as it ensures a completely fresh system base. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more in-depth technical guides and solutions.